Somebody named themselves Jordy's curved thumb. Stupid.
Experience BPD things almost daily.
Shut up about BPD. Shut up.
Come on, like the stream for my curved thumb.
Yes, okay. I don't remember how she met these people, for one. And I don't know if that, like, I know that that's their names, but like, I mean, I don't know. She was talking to a girl named, and then another person. I don't remember like their pronouns or anything. They just went by. That's all I know. But okay, so I don't know if she was in a relationship with anybody or if she was single or like what was going on with that. I just know that like they talked a lot, and this was after me and her broke up. Like this was very quickly after me and her broke up. So that's why I didn't understand why when I did go out hang out with Dana, like what was.
Yeah, so after Amber Lynn and Destiny broke up, Amber Lynn started to talk to... I mean, I always think that Amber Lynn has girls on the back burner just in case.
Pretty much.
So she's done this before. She would talk to these like older lesbian couples. She did this when she was with Casey, and then she did this when she was broken up with Destiny.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Because she was talking to these people right after we broke up.
Of course. I mean, that's just what she does every time.
Literally. So
that's what makes me feel like she's talking to people behind our backs anyway, is what she was doing.
Oh, yeah. Like, I don't remember, like, how they met or, like, really anything about her. I just remember that she was talking to this person. But this is juicy. Okay. Was married. And also in a relationship with, like, an older woman. And I was like, well, why is this person talking to you if they're married? You know, like...
Wait, so were they talking like that?
Yes.
No way.
Oh, yeah. And, like, I want to say, lived in, like...
I mean, honestly, if you think about it. So, I mean, Casey told us that she did this. Destiny told us that she did this. And then she's been doing this as recently as last year with Erica and Brittany and Danielle. Amber Lynn loves to talk to a married woman. Oh, loves to talk, yeah. She does. She tries to, like, interject between people's relationships. Girlfriend, you're not squeezing into anything. What do you mean?
Arkansas or Texas or something. I don't know where she lived. But I remember her saying something about, like, wanted to leave their wife, wanted to be away from it, but, like, didn't at the same time. Like, it was like they were too chicken to go through with it. Like, there was too much invested, probably, which it sounds like there was. And I was like, if I were you, I wouldn't get in that mess, because that just sounds like a big mess. Like, you're just this other woman to this married person. Like, leave that alone.
Right.
And but she didn't. And I know that they were having, you know, like, phone stuff. I know they were doing that. And she was doing that. Like.
Oh, my God.
Amber Lynn loves tone packs.
We had phone sex. Me and Alexis. Yes, we did. Yes, we fucking did. You know what? You can make fun of my walking all day long. All day long. I don't give a... But you wanted this. You wanted this. And you can mad you didn't get it.
Honestly, Amber Lynn's ideal day, okay? Cheesecake Factory catering order. Tone pecs with a married woman. Lay around the rest of the day. And then get another catering order. I mean, like, that's like that's like the perfect day for her.
Yeah.
I mean, really? I mean, tone pecs, yeah. Could you imagine, bitch? Could you imagine if we had the audio to one of those tone pecs calls? Oh, bitch. Yeah. Lick up that coffee ice cream. A little bit dribbled out on your chin. I want you to lick that up, Amber. I mean, could you imagine the audio?
Don't know why she was trying to talk to Casey. That was weird. Like,
so
I don't know.
She was trying to talk to Casey during this. She was also talking to, and married.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And we were broken up, and you see the way she was still treating me. And I don't know why crazy. I don't know why she was trying to talk to Casey, like, at all, because this was right after all that stuff happened with Casey. So,
Oh.
like, I
But
don't
then
know
why
why.
would she be asking Casey won't talk to me anymore? Because you just accused him of something awful?
Yeah. And all that boiled down to was that she used the wrong word.
I know, it absolutely breaks my heart because everything for him forever.
I mean, anyone can Google your name when you go to put in for a job, and someone could have easily seen that, connected to him,
Right.
and been like, dude, there's all this stuff about you on the internet. I don't know if I want my company to be a part of what you got going on.
Yeah, exactly. It's very detrimental to someone, and he's in a good place, but it could have really been potentially bad, and she just doesn't care about that.
No. She wanted the attention for the video
Oh, for sure.
because she was the victim in the video.
I just feel like it was so manipulative.
Literally.
Manipulative and, I don't know, just very disgusting.
Oh, here she goes. I have no one. I have no one, crying emoji. And then she would weaponize that and guilt trip her girlfriends. Well, if you don't come here and pick my hair,
Pluck.
if you don't come here and detangle the grease, then I'm just going to sit here and I won't have anybody. If you at 21 years old won't come be my hospice nurse, then I won't know what to do. Are you gonna wipe me? I won't know what to do. You have to come. It's like, I mean, you see someone who has nothing in life, and even though they're quite literally vile to you and annoying and etc., it's like, I mean, I don't know. You can turn your back on them. At 21 years old, not everyone is able to make that decision.
And it makes me sick to my stomach that I even was a part of this. Like, I was even with this person who was capable of being like that.
Right? Like, I never watched, like, from the time we got together, or, like, even when we were talking, like, before we have physically met. I never watched her videos. Like, when me and her first started talking, she didn't even tell me she had a YouTube channel. Like, I don't remember how I stumbled upon it. I want to say she had posted something on Instagram, and I was like, she posts YouTube videos.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Because, I mean, at this point, this was season 3. Amber Lynn had hours and hours and hours of content with Crystal. I mean, she was like, yeah, YouTube was a big part of her life, and she didn't even mention that to Destiny? Really? Maybe she didn't want to scare Destiny off? Why wouldn't she have disclosed that?
And, I mean, she wasn't very big yet. But
Right.
when I saw them, I said something about
Oh, she was big. Big? I've seen season 2. She was big by then.
it to her, and she was like, oh my gosh, don't watch my videos. I was like, why? And I mean, it was like those early on videos where they weren't very interesting anyway, so it was like I didn't really want to watch it.
Right.
But it was like, okay, like, if you don't want me to watch them, I'm not going to watch them. And then, like, when we got together and she was like posting more and more, I still never watched them just because, like, I was living it. So, like, why did I need to watch what you did? I know what you did today. So
Right.
I never watched them, and then I never knew
I didn't want to watch her vlogs. I was living it.
when she was filming. I never knew, like, what she was filming. I didn't know what she was going to edit out. Like, I knew nothing.
Right.
And
Me
then-
either. I get it.
Like, because she was doing that, I didn't know what was being posted because I also wasn't watching it. So it was like a lot of the videos she posted of me where it's like very controversial for me, I didn't know she was going to leave that stuff in there, or, like, I just didn't know
Right.
that it was even going to be like posted on the internet. Like, there was no forewarning that, like, hey, I'm recording you. It's going to go live, basically.
Yeah, Destiny bending over to put 50 cents in that arcade machine, and Amber Lynn going, oh, butt crack. Like, Destiny didn't know if that was going to go on the internet for everyone to see, or if Amber Lynn was going to edit that out. But usually, if it made Destiny look bad, or it made her look good, she left it in. So, videoing Destiny bending over to put 50 cents in an arcade machine to expose her butt crack, it made Destiny look like a slob. It made her look disheveled. And in Amber Lynn's mind, if I can break down Destiny, if I can pork her up, if I can make her look gross, if I can make her look unkempt, then maybe in her mind, I'll break her down mentally so that she'll think that she can't do better and she has to stay with me.
It's gross.
Right. And that was just a big invasion of your privacy anyway.
Let's see. Me and Beck are bad. Ugh. Casey won't talk to me anymore.
What?
I just have no one.
Yes, you do.
Who?
Me and Dana.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I'm crying because I feel so shitty.
Don't.
And maybe you should. WTF.
And you're just like, WTF. You really
No
probably
one-
didn't, did you?
No one wants me. I told this married woman that I don't want to lose her, and she said, maybe you should. Oh, God. Amber Lynn needed a new girl, and she needed a new girl fast.
Huh?
You probably didn't truly give too much of a crap, did you?
No, like, I'm like, why are you telling me your business? Like,
Because
I
she
don't
wanted
know.
you to care, Destiny.
Clearly. No one wants me. I'm so tired of getting hurt.
You'll find someone.
And
So,
then
like,
these were screenshots with me and you.
oh, yeah. Honestly,
Because
I wasn't being very honest to you either. Like, I wasn't that excited to meet her. I was just like, it was fun to have somebody to talk.
So Destiny had Beck saved in her phone as Becky parenthesis Amber Lynn's boo thang.
Talk to, but she was really trying to push things so quick.
she does. Like when me and her first started talking, like she immediately wanted to be like on FaceTime and like just phone calls all the time. And I mean, when we first started talking, I was still in a relationship, so I was like, I can't be doing all that. Like, I don't want to do all that. I didn't really know her. Like, we weren't talking like that yet.
Right.
And like it slowly became that on my part. That was my bad. But and then it was like,
right, but she was probably still inserting herself a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't she?
Oh, yeah. And then once I broke up with a girl I was with, it was like we constantly had to be on like FaceTime or whatever. Like, I didn't even have an iPhone when me and her got together. It was one of the Samsung phones. And she was like, you really need to get an iPhone. I was like, well, I can't just go get an iPhone or whatever. So to get her to shut up about it, I switched phones with my stepbrother. He had like an iPhone 5. Me and him switched phones so that way I didn't have to hear about it anymore.
She probably wanted Destiny to have an iPhone so that she could watch her. So she could have, like, honestly, like surveillance. Like, being on speakerphone wasn't enough. She had to see what Destiny was doing.
Yes, I did.
Oh my God, insanity. Yeah, see her location. She wanted to see where she was, too. Like, she wanted to look in the background of where Destiny was to see her and everything. So, Destiny had to switch phones with her stepbrother to have an iPhone to appease Amber Lynn. Okay.
But it had to be FaceTime. Couldn't just call on the phone.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
It was dumb.
Stupid.
Oh my God. But like literally, she would want to do that with me, and I just wasn't about that. So I would just be like, oh, I'm tired. I want to go to bed. And then I would still actually just sit up and like watch TV. Like I wasn't in the mood to talk to her. I wasn't feeling that way. We weren't dating, but she felt like because we were talking that she needed to talk to me all the freaking time when I wasn't working. And I just wasn't about that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. We're in a relationship now. Oh, no, I guess at that point they weren't even in a relationship. Hey. We are at the beginning of thinking about talking and initiating a relationship. I need to be on FaceTime with you 24/7. And she still does that to this day. Keeps that little, keeping that little AirPod in. You see this in Amber Lynn's right ear. You know what this means. On FaceTime with Emily. She still does that to this day. Needs to be on the phone with someone constantly. No, I mean, that would drive me crazy.
I can like barely read it.
All right, I'll read it. She said, be honest, okay? And don't try to spare my feelings, LOL.
Oh my God. Let me move myself over a little.
And I said, okay. She said, do you have any sort of feelings for me yet? Oh my God.
Oh my God, no. Amber Lynn doing the ooh woo finger pointing thing. Do you like me?
No.
Elementary school, writing on a piece of notebook paper, circle 1, do you like me? Yes, no. Sliding it to the... Oh my... But she's 20... At this point, she's what, 27 or 28? Beck responds,
I was like, I enjoy talking to you a lot, but if you mean like falling in love, then no, not yet. That would come after dates and spending time together, not just phone combos or texts. She's like, no, I don't mean falling in love. Yes, she did.
Yes, I did.
But okay, I was just wondering.
she was really trying to like speed it up here. It's like, hey, listen, we've been talking for 48 hours now. The fact that you don't live with me yet, this is kind of ridiculous.
Like, if you mean, do I like you? Then yes, I do. I don't want you to talk to anybody else. So like, what are you trying to see so you can move on to somebody already? Like, we're just hanging out. We literally just started talking. I think this had to have been like within the first.
It was before y'all physically met.
Yeah, it was before we physically met, because that's what I just said, not just phone.
Oh my God. Do you have feelings for me? And they hadn't even met. This is like, but I mean, this was back in 2017. She did this with Erica last year. Fell in love with someone over the phone.
Combos or texts.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was like, if you mean, do I like you? Then yes, I don't want you to see anybody else. So she's like, yes, that's exactly what I wanted to hear.
And I remember when she told me for the first time you were like coming to stay at the apartment, that's when she starts like you'll see it in the messages too, when she starts freaking out about how she wants to keep the apartment clean and all that. And she was not walking the dog like she was not walking Twinkie like she was supposed to. She was like,
oh, I'm so surprised Amber Lynn wasn't walking Twinkie like she was supposed to be. Color me shocked.
She had all the cats still. Like, I hadn't taken Jax with me yet. And Jax, I don't know, like, what happened, but whenever we moved into the apartment, he just got to where basically he would use the litter box once, and then he just assumed the whole thing was dirty and would go where he wanted to go.
Well, with the way that Amber Lynn kept herself and kept her apartment, the cat probably just assumed that everything in that apartment was trash.
You know, like, so you had to constantly keep it clean. Like, I tried different litter boxes. I tried, like, the weird pellet kind of litter even. Like,
I'm surprised that cat never tried to take a shit in Amber Lynn's hair. That's probably the first thing I would go for.
like, I tried so many things to get him to stop doing that because he was always
a picky guy.
Oh my God, it was awful. He would always go in like laundry piles. Like if there was clothes anywhere, he would always try to go in those. He went on the bed a lot. And like even Wasabi got to where he did that.
That's so sad. And then we know from Beck at one point, like in between these seasons, I think that they're talking about the same period of time. I don't know if like the time that like what Destiny's talking about right now is like, I don't know if she was moved out by then, but Beck felt so bad for the animals at this point, like Wasabi, that the upstairs bedroom had so much poop and piss in it from the litter boxes and on the mattress and everything that Beck had to go up there and clean all that out. I mean, you do. That's such a horrible environment. And to think that Wasabi's still with her today. Ugh.
He like pooped all over that red couch that we had.
How are you feeling right now?
Sore and upset.
Where are you sore at?
They're here. It hurts to even move it.
There's our couch, by the way.
Oh my God.
No, not the red couch.
Oh my gosh. It took me so long to get it like clean and it didn't smell like cat pee and just like poop, you know, like it stank. And I finally got it clean.
This is like what kind of makes me mad about Destiny and Amber Lynn during that season. And then what happened with Gracie. They like to point their finger at Jessica and they like to say, well, it was that bitch stripper who left the door open. That's why Gracie got out. No, Gracie got out and you should have known that because Gracie had got out prior to that and Gracie was a runner. If you know that your cat's a runner, don't leave it out in the foyer or the hallway or the living room of your apartment where your stripper roommate coming home from a 3 a.m., 4 a.m. shift might open the door and that cat might get out. That's your responsibility. Keep the cat in the room. Don't allow it to have access to run away. I'm not responsible for your pet when I come in and out of my apartment. Exactly, Teardrop.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know, but she's also the reason my cat got out. So, I mean, I really don't know.
Yeah.
See, yeah, this is what pisses me off about Destiny. No. She was the reason my cat got out. No, I'm sorry. Like, you know, I appreciate Destiny spilling tea and, you know, coming for Amber Lynn and everything. But I mean, Destiny does have her own faults. The Gracie thing, one of them. Destiny and Amber Lynn. Maybe if we're doing like a pie chart here, maybe like that roommate, maybe 2%, 5% of the blame. Okay, like whatever. But that's your cat. That's your responsibility. Your cat running out of the house when I'm coming in or from the apartment. That's on you.
I remember that story. That's so sad.
I know.
Dude, you have no idea how freaking sad I am over Rarity.
Rarity.
Dude, that's so messed up. Like,
She was
what do
such
you
a good little
mean?
baby.
You just gave up on her, though. Why would you just give up on her?
Well, obviously, for one, we know that she couldn't have ran after her.
See, I can run, folks.
But still, she just went back to Oklahoma and just didn't care.
Literally, like, and I mean, I forget where it was that they were, but wasn't it like snowing?
Yes.
I think so. But it was like far from where Amber lives.
It was in November. And it was, I mean, if y'all don't live in the north or you don't live in the northeast, I mean, some of the coldest temperatures I've experienced in a long time. Not a great year, not a great fall, not a great winter to be an outside cat. I'll say that.
I want to say it was like, it wasn't Idaho.
No.
Was it Minnesota?
No.
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 Yeah.
No.
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 Minnesota, Idaho, Arkansas, one of those.
I don't remember. But like, it had to be snowing up there.
Right. It's so terrifying and heartbreaking. And it's like she doesn't even talk about it anymore.
Yeah, she's just avoiding the whole thing.
What I am deciding to do for my mental health is I am no longer going to be talking about Rarity.
Yeah, and when something happened to Jax, I never heard the end of that. Like, anytime we hung out, she always had to mention something about Jax.
Yet didn't let you live it down.
Oh, that's a theme with Amber Lynn. She doesn't let people live anything down. I mean, her own mother. I mean, that whole stuff, that camping trip that they took 27 years ago, where the mom and the dad were strung out in the tent and the kids didn't have anything to do while they were camping that one weekend. I mean, Amber Lynn's still bringing that up from 1998. I mean, yeah, no, you don't live anything down. Because, I mean, if she can use it as leverage and she can use it as ammunition, she'll do it until the end of time.
That's just the type of person I am.
Kept him away.
He was a good cat.
I was trying to do the trash and Rarity got out. He was outside for like 20 minutes in the pitch dark. I ended up getting her, but it's impossible to do the trash.
Oh my god, so in 2017, Rarity almost went missing a first time. Rarity got out for 20 minutes. I ended up getting her, but it's impossible to do the trash by yourself. What? It was like 12 bags of trash and I'm super overwhelmed. Why did she have so much trash? I mean, like, were they moving out? 12 bags of trash? I don't know. I mean, was she taking herself out? So Rarity had already, like, gone missing at this point. See, like, you know, it's like, at some point, it's like, realize, I mean, if you can't brush out your own greasy, matted hair, maybe you shouldn't be taking care of pets. Maybe you, at 450 pounds, shouldn't be responsible for an animal. I mean, really, if I was like an 11-pound cat out at night and in the pitch darkness, a 450-pound object came barreling at me, I mean, I'd probably run away too.
By yourself, so I didn't get it done. If it was just one bag, I could do it, but it's like 12 and I'm super overwhelmed.
Okay.
Okay.
Was she expecting you to come out there and do it?
I think this is when she was.
Oh yeah. This is exactly what this text messages was. I couldn't do this by myself. It was impossible. I tried to get it done, but I couldn't. Oh, Amber Lynn loves to do this all the time. Suggesting that other people do the errand or the chore for her. Oh, she loves to do that. Yeah. I remember when she went on vacation with Destiny's family and the one dog pissed in the living room and she screamed across the house, "Oh my God, the dog just peed!" Like a normal, rational adult would go get paper towels, they would go get something to clean it up. But Amber Lynn freaked out and hysterically yelled because that was her way of communicating to Destiny, you need to come over here and clean this up.
I was preparing for you to come visit, and when me and Dana would go over there to, like, because things on Sunday where she wanted to go and do her things, I was like, fine, right, we can do these things on Sunday, but Dana's going to come with us. And I mean, that made her mad, but I was like, if you want me to take you to
she has a new girlfriend at this point. No, I want you all for myself. She really, honestly, if she could have prevented Destiny from breaking up with her, she would have. No, you're not allowed.
Never. Ever.
to do these things, that's just how it's going to be. That's just
Right.
what it's going to be. And I want to say that it had been a little while since we had done that because we had gotten busy. And she was like, I want to make sure, the apartment's all together. And she was getting a lot of takeout food because she...
And you know what? Honestly, now that I think about it, I wouldn't even be surprised if this was a lie. If her lying about Rarity got out. Like, if she just said this to... it actually wouldn't even surprise me if Amber Lynn never made an effort to take out the trash that night.
And you'll never know.
If she just made up this big story and say, oh, well, Rarity got out and I was chasing her for 20 minutes and... Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
But there was, like, when we would go over there on Sundays to do those things with her, like, it would just be trashed. Like, all the takeout stuff would be everywhere. She wasn't walking Twinkie, so Twinkies...
Oh, my God. Leaving her apartment in filth. So, like, they would check up on her once a week, and it would just be, like, absolute, like, a little pig pen. Basically, a pig pen. And Twinkie wasn't getting walked, of course. Wasabi was shitting everywhere. Like, this is so nasty. I don't think Amber Lynn ever walks Twinkie. I think, you know what Amber Lynn probably tells herself? She probably says, oh, well, Twinkie's old. Twinkie's a senior dog. Twinkie has bad hips. Twinkie has arthritis. Twinkie doesn't need to be going on so many walks. That's what she probably tells herself to rationalize why she doesn't have to walk Twinkie. That's so sad. The Twinkie, I mean, honestly, I can count on two hands how many walks Twinkie's been on in her life.
Stuff was everywhere. The cats, everything would need to be done for the cats. She was just letting it go to crap. Unless she thought you were coming over or what have you. Like, I mean, Dana saw all that. She wasn't afraid to show Dana all that.
Yeah, I had no idea.
She wasn't embarrassed.
I literally had no idea until I saw how the guest room got, how she let it get.
Yes.
And that's when I was like, oh my God.
And that was part of the reason I...
Yeah, the guest room. Beck told us about the guest room recently. How it was just like, I mean, just piles and piles of shit. Dirty mattresses. Just, oh God, how do you live like that?
wanted to stay with Dana all the time is because I didn't want to sleep in the bed with her anymore. But it was like I didn't have a choice because if I slept in the guest room, it would be disgusting.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, really, that was her only choice. Okay, so you can either sleep in the guest room that's infested with poop, you can sleep on the red couch that has shit stains all over it, or you can sleep in the bed with me. So it's like, here's Destiny dating Dana, her new girlfriend at that point, but sleeping in the same bed as Amber Lynn because she really didn't have a choice.
The litter box was in there, and it wasn't clean. She wasn't doing anything about it.
And we had like 3 litter boxes. We had 1 downstairs and 2 upstairs. She should have been taking care of it. But when I was coming over, I was doing it because I would be trying to clean up so I didn't have to sleep in the same room as her. But it would end up being so nasty sometimes. It was like if I did need to stay at my own house, I'd have to still sleep in the bed with her. And that wasn't flying with Dana. And I mean, I don't blame her.
Yeah, no. It's like, well, I can't sleep at Dana's tonight. So I guess I'm going to have to go back to my own apartment. Okay, but if I want to go sleep at my own apartment, then I have to clean up piles and piles of shit in the guest room. Yeah, a real attractive option for Destiny there.
Probably why she's assuming I like moved out, but it was because I was barely staying home because who wants to stay home with that? What are you doing? Have you decided about?
Oh, wow, and then they didn't talk for a whole week. March 23rd to the 1st. Have you decided about tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I tried calling you earlier.
We won't be able to.
Why not?
Phone died.
I need to go grocery shopping.
Okay.
Why is this Destiny's responsibility? I mean, her hounding a 21-year-old. I need to go grocery shopping. Then get a license and take your ass to the grocery store.
No.
I mean, just completely relying on Destiny and Dana at that point.
And tomorrow is Sunday.
We will one of the days.
Yeah, I mean, this little intermission period between season 3 and season 4 where Amberlynn was single, she really wasn't single. I mean, Amberlynn, when talking about her past relationships, Amberlynn loves to say, oh, well, I've been single before. I can take care of myself. I was single after Destiny. Yeah, we're seeing what that looks like here. You were still completely reliant on her and her new girlfriend. I need to go grocery shopping. That's not Destiny's problem.
I take you out. It can't happen tomorrow. Sorry.
Oh my God. We'll take you one of these days.
One of the days I take you out. It can't happen tomorrow. Sorry.
There is a lot I have to get before Beck comes, and it's like you don't even care. I have not even gotten my blanket.
Oh my God. Just, this is impossible. I would block. I mean, I know it's easy for me to say what I would do in this situation, but I just... I need to get there early because I need to eat. I need to walk around Target. I need to find a good movie theater seat. I need to get snacks. I need to get my popcorn bucket. I haven't even bought my blanket yet. I mean, just, oh my God. At what point do you just like swat the fly? How could Amberlynn even defend these messages? She'll say that she was gaslit. She'll say that Destiny was treating her like shit. You know how Amberlynn does. She'll do her whole song and dance and try to point it on someone else. Luminous, thank you. I would leave the internet forever. Not that Raglan Bleed doesn't deserve this, but the cringe. No shame. No shame. I mean, if you are permitting someone to see you with matted hair and cat poop all over your apartment, I mean, I think that your level of shame is just different. I mean, she took watching Shameless a little too literally.
What does she even mean by that? What blanket?
I don't know. Like, you know how she was. Like, she liked to have the blankets over her, like, to cover herself. So
oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, she had to cover herself all the time so nobody else was looking at her ankles.
I want to say there was a blanket that she...
Oh, my God. She would always have to have a blanket covering her ankles so that no one could look at it. That's like a Fat Hall of Fame thing. The pillow. Yeah, this is like number 3. Holding a pillow in front of you while sitting on a couch. Yeah. Hiding your ankles with a blanket. I mean, that's not Fat Hall of Fame, but that's definitely fat behavior. Okay, first of all, I don't have to care. Anything I do for you is out of the goodness of my heart. Any trip that you get to the grocery store, any poop that gets cleaned up, anything that I do for you is just me being a nice person. I don't have to be doing this.
Or anyway.
Oh, God, yeah.
All right, so where were we? Okay, first of all, I don't have to care. I told you I would help you, and I am. Just because it's not on your time doesn't mean I don't care. Second of all, you've had like literally a month to either order it or take you.
I think
not
like
my fault.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is no way this is Destiny.
Oh, I could just picture her response to reading this.
Oh, okay, I see what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, or I take you, not my fault.
Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure that was me, but I think I had Dana typing it for me because I was probably driving, because I was always driving, either driving us to work, driving us home from work, or driving all the way out to do something for her.
Right, of course. Like, I know Dana didn't drive yet. She eventually ended up starting driving, but she hadn't drove yet.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, of course, she said there's no way this is Destiny, because Amber would do the same thing. She would pretend to be me and text other people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
She do that to you? Pretend to be you, text other people?
Oh yeah. She would do that with like all kinds of people, like my dad. Anybody.
Oh my god, she would take Destiny's phone and text her dad pretending to be her. I mean, just psycho shit. Psycho shit. I mean, there's a lot of people that go through shit in life. How many of those people get an opportunity to laugh about it and monetize it? That's what they're doing. I think this is pretty good content.
Okay then.
Thumbs.
And then when do you plan on coming over to do the trash? This is the only thing I need help with. Oh, and
When do you plan on coming over to do the trash? When do you plan on coming over to take out the 12 bags of trash that I tried to take out, but Rarity ran away? That whole story was made up. I highly doubt Rarity ever ran away. Amberlynn ran after her. She got overwhelmed with the amount of trash bags that there were. She was just too lazy. She just wanted Destiny to do it. When are you coming to do the trash? How about you stand up, get the trash, and walk it out yourself? I mean, oh, Jesus. Oh, and I need help hanging paintings. I did everything else by myself. A round of applause for Amberlynn. Yeah. I mean, other than hanging paintings and taking out the trash, she did it all by herself at 27.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
I need help with hanging paintings. That's it. I did everything else by myself.
One of the days I take you.
I know you don't have to care about me, but I still care about you and would help you if you needed it.
Bull.
Blank and blank literally won't help me with shit. I feel like I am trapped. It is scary as F.
Because you aren't the responsibility, and you're not mine either. I can't be running you around all the time after this week. I'm done for a while. You'll have to figure it out for yourself.
Putting her foot down. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know it's easy for me to say what I would have done, but taking Amberlynn to groceries, taking her to the bank, taking her here, taking her there, taking out her trash, doing all, hell no. You need to figure this shit out. That's why she was so quick with Beck. I need you to commit to me. I need you now. So you won't be taking me grocery shopping at all? Could you imagine if it was the other way around? Well, it isn't, Blanche. Why are we playing with hypotheticals here? It's the way that it is. You're the 27-year-old that's 500 pounds with no license. What do you mean? I don't have to imagine anything, John Lennon. You guys would just take a second on YouTube. Go ahead and press that thumbs up button. Look at my curved thumb. Come on, look at that.